What's going on, everybody? Steve, Big Wally's Barbecue here again, coming at you with some more from the smoker. You know how we do. Today I got some chicken drumettes. Actually, I cut them down to drumettes. Bought a pack of whole wings and separated the drum from the flat. Today I'm going to be concentrating on the flat specifically. Got a couple competitions coming up, and one in particular has a chicken wing event. So, I was looking around trying to find some different things to do, and I ran across a competition chicken recipe that I think I want to try. So, here we go. I'll take you with me. Got a couple bags here that I vacuum sealed earlier with some brine about 4 hours ago. They've been sitting in the fridge for, like I said, about 4 hours. So we're gonna cut into them, get them dried off, and get them on the smoke. Get them seasoned up, and then get them on the smoker. So stay tuned. And just like that, we're back. So as you see, I got the flats on one side, drums on the other. I will say these aren't the prettiest chicken wings I've ever seen, but that's not what we're going for here today. What we're going for is taste, of course. That's first and foremost. Doneness that goes hand in hand, and just see if I could get bite through skin with this process that we'll go through once I get the Recteq fired up over here and up to temp. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna season these flats. As you see, I got my glove hand and I got my dry hand, so I can flip these when that time comes. So on the flats, I'm gonna do a 2-layer rub that I've liked. And I will tell you, nothing's a secret in barbecue. Well, there are a few, but I will tell you, just because it's just me and you, nobody else here. What I've come to like, combination wise on chicken, is Heath Rowell's pecan rub. A light first layer of that, very light, as you can see, and then come behind that with some I think it's called Williams rib tickler. You can go on Amazon or go on the Williams website, but it's called rib tickler. I've heard that this is what the legend Johnny Trigg uses on his ribs, so I don't know that to be fact, but I bought some online and I like it. I tried it on leg quarters, I've tried it on wings, I've tried it on thighs, and it's worked out good for me. And as you see, I got the, like I said, these weren't the prettiest wings, but for all intents and purposes, we started with the ugly side up, because we're going to start on the smoker on the pretty side. So I'll get these flipped over. Go through it again, same process on the other side. Light layer of pecan rub, go back over with the rib tickler. For a long time, competitions, chicken thighs were always a thing, but you see more people now doing legs, wings, even breasts, which a lot of people say breasts are, an attachment to your skill set, because it's harder to get them. It's harder to keep them moist and impress judges with them. So, but I try to keep it simple. This is a specific wings competition, so got to do wings. But I generally do thighs if there's a chicken category and I have an option. But this just happens to be wings only. So we're gonna try it out, see what we come up with. Flats are done. Now for the drums, these are just two rubs that I've made up myself. This actually is a commercial rug, but it's a chicken rug. It smells good. I got it at the local restaurant depot. First got it a couple years ago to fry turkeys on Thanksgiving. Alright, sorry about that. A little technical difficulty there. But as I was saying, I got this for the first time a couple years ago to season turkeys with that I fry for Thanksgiving, and got a pretty amazing flavor on it. So I stuck with it. Use it on chicken from time to time. And it's actually pretty good for frying, smoking, baking. I mean, it's definitely an all-purpose chicken seasoning. It's got a little kick to it because if you smell it, it'll definitely clear your sinuses out. Pardon the background noise. I think I've shared with y'all before that I live close to the airport, so seems to be a lot of incoming flights today. Gonna get these flipped over and repeat the process. And once again, as I always say, if I use anything, or you see any products, any gadgets, anything that you're interested in knowing, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll send links. I'll do whatever I need to do to get you in the right direction. Because as I always say, not too much is a secret in barbecue. It's all in execution. You can tell somebody exactly what you do, exactly how you do it. But just as anything in life, nobody can do it the way you do it. So there's that. All right, now for the last layer. This side. And like I said, if you can see these drums, I didn't do too much trimming. They're not really my focus, other than to eat later. But that's about it. Nothing you see here is getting turned into a judge today, so I didn't go into a lot of detail with trimming. I did do a little bit on the flats, what I could do, but like I said, these weren't the prettiest wings to begin with, so just working with what we got. Alright, so just like that, got both sides seasoned up, ready to go on the smoker. So I'll see you back here in a second. I'm going to get the Recteq up to temp, and we're going to see what we can do. So like a lot of pit masters, I always vowed to never get a pellet smoker. But yeah, I did anyway. And what I can tell you I like about Recteq is, and I don't know much about the others because I've never owned one but this one, but I do like this this plate here. It's a cast iron plate that goes over the fire pot, and what it does is allow you to put stuff across the entire surface of the rack without worrying about it getting burnt. Did a brisket not too long ago and was wondering about how that would turn out, and it was perfect. It shields it from the heat. No underburn, so in my opinion, if I ever get another one, I can pretty much say that I'm a Recteq guy now. This one here is the 590 Deck Boss, and the reason why we're using it today is because I'm doing chicken, and honestly it was the only reason I bought it was for chicken. So this is it. Very well constructed. Never had an issue with it. So, yep, this is it. Recteq 590 Deck Boss. Alright, got her preheating at 325. So once she comes up to temp, we'll be right back. All right, we've hit our desired temp, 325. These have been sitting in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So what we're gonna do here, my plan is to put them on the smoker for 15 minutes, come back, flip them all over. Another 15 minutes, flip them back over. And then after that 15 minutes, something special's coming up. So here we go. All right, it's been 15 minutes. We're gonna go in and do our first flip. Go over that bottom side with a little bit more rub. Alright, be back in another 15. Actually go over that bottom side with a little bit more rub. Back in another 15. Alright. Second 15 minutes is over with. We're going to flip it back over. Back over to the pretty side if there is such a thing on these wings. Fat under that skin is starting to render after this second flip. Alright, got a flip. Gonna be back in another 15 minutes. On to the next phase of the process. Stop it.
Okay.
Alright, second flip done. Be back in another 15. Alright. We're at the next step of the program. So what we're now going to do is I got 2 sticks of melted butter, some Kerrygold Irish butter, salted. We're going to drop these down in a little butter bath and let them go for the last 15 minutes covered up with some aluminum foil. So let's get those in this pan. Once again, drums on one side, flats on the other, just kind of keeping them separate here. Concentrating more on the flats. Done with this. use the same piece of foil I use to protect my pants from getting dirty. Just cover these wings up. Back to the smoker we go. Start the timer for another 15 minutes, and I'll see you back here in a few. Next up, we pull them off. We're gonna glaze them, get them back on the smoker, let them tack up probably 5 or 6 minutes, and then we'll see what we got. Let them rest for a little while and dig in. And just like that, we're back. Just gonna take a brush here, do one last painting. Add a little shine. Look, these really smell good. I really like this process. We're gonna see what it does for the skin on the flat mainly. And by the smell and the look of them, we may have a winner. Man, these drums are ugly. I don't know who the butcher was for these, but he did just that. He butchered these wings. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's see, can you see him? I got a mess here. One thing about me, I'm gonna make a mess. Just glad I didn't get nothing on my shirt today. All right, can you see those? They look good. Let's see which one. This one looks nice. I'll go in and see what this one tastes like. See that? All right, let's see. You know it's good when you just ball up the fence and you just want to hit something. That's good. And check this out. Perfect bite through skin. You see that? Ladies and gentlemen, somebody may be in trouble the next time I cook chicken in a competition. Second bite's never as good as the first one. You get a judge on that first bite, that's it. Because that second one, skin went everywhere. But that's to be expected. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Until next time, everybody, this is good. Oh, y'all still here? Well, since you are, like I said earlier, if there was anything I used today, any product, any gadget, anything you saw that you want to know more about, let me know in the comments. I got you. Big Waller's Barbecue. Until next time.